what's up? Big Herc 916, positivity, motivation. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Represent. And go to bigherc916.com and hit me up to get your personal art piece commissioned. You know, I get down with that art real tough. I also have art for sale on the website. Also, my autobiography is available, Against All Odds. Or buy you a bar of soap and wash your ass. Quit walking around smelling like old goat. Nobody likes the smell of old goat, man. Funky. Anyways, you know, I'm always lacing you guys up, and I say that parenting, more than anything, is one of the main things that's going to be the deciding factor in changing the future of these young people. If the parents aren't parenting, then, hey, man, the demise is right around the corner. And you can blame everybody else, but at the end of the day, at home is where you got to get the work done at. This story right here, man, is so sad, and it's just something that I think it needs to have more discussion, because I hear people talking about, you know, what goes on in the streets and this and that, and a lot of people don't even know where the kids are half the time. They're like, oh, my kid, he's such a good kid. You know, I'm, you know, a perfect example. You know, I was, you know, a good kid around certain people, but then I was doing some shit I had no business doing at the same time. Now I know, you know, as far as I can speak on it in retrospect, but as a young kid trying to be sneaky, there are some things that I needed to address as a child that I didn't realize at the time. So this case right here, DC hell, smart and talented 13-year-old gunned down while trying to carjack police officer in nation's capital. This was October 31st. So Washington, D.C., a 13-year-old child described as smart and talented was gunned down as he tried to carjack an off-duty cop in a crime-ridden nation's capital last week. As NBC Washington reported, Monday, 13-year-old Bernard Tony Jr. of Southeast D.C. was shot and killed in the 600 block of D Street Northwest near 7th Street in the Penn Quarter area. The Metropolitan Police Department said Tony was taken to a hospital in critical condition. In an update Sunday, police revealed that he had died of his injuries. So sad, man. You know, police involved in the investigation said the victim was sitting in a white Toyota Highlander when Tony and another youth ordered him to exit the vehicle. One of the children was holding his hand in his front waistband pocket as if he had a handgun, according to a police statement. The officer then grabbed his handgun and fatally shot Tony in self-defense. Police are still searching for the other youth who took off and ran to avoid similar fate. Tony was a 7th grade student at Kelly Miller Middle School in Northeast D.C. Dr. Donald Cox, the principal, wrote a letter to families calling Tony smart, funny, and talented. Cox continued to praise what he described the teenager's comedic ability and commented on his love for basketball. He had a natural comedic ability and loved to make people laugh, especially when he would joke that he was the principal of Kelly Miller. Miss Bernard also loved to play basketball and spend his free time on the court with his friends. Democratic D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser called Tony's death a tragedy. Guns, carjackings, 13-year-olds, recipe for tragedy, and that's what we have. You know, I knew a lot of really cool cats growing up, man, that were, you know, funny and talented, you know, athletic. And, dude, what you pick up in the streets, most parents have no idea, man. You know, you get a wild hair up your ass. You know, you got a quasi friend, and you're talking with him, and you guys have maybe heard of somebody else who got away with doing something, and so you try it to see if you can get away with it. That's how easy it happens. Some older kids maybe did it. You try it, and it doesn't go well. And that might have been maybe the first time they ever tried something like that, to pretend like they had a gun. They're emulating what they hear or have seen somebody else do. These young men, I don't know if this young man had a father in his life or if there was an older male role model, but men, we got to step up, man, for the young kids, man. If you have any young relatives and you know there's an absentee father in the house, you're going to have to step up. You're going to have to put your foot down, man. All this soft love and this and that, man. Look, these kids need some stern talking to, stern foot and ass, man. That's the only thing. I mean, it'd be better to put stern foot and ass than to see a kid end up in prison or shot. Would you rather the kid be in jail or you have a, put foot and ass? Whole life ahead of them. I've done some stupid shit, a little bit older, but stupid shit, man. Stupid shit. And I'm like, I look back, I'm like, damn, what could somebody have told me? My family, I was, I thought I was a tough guy, a little gangster. I mean, I was pretty defiant. But there's always a way. You can't give up. Can't give up on these young people, man. We gotta work to reach these young people to change their lives. We gotta work harder. Give these kids something to aspire for outside of the streets, man, and being gangster. Got a gun. Everybody, you're a tough guy with a gun. Yeah, how tough are you sitting in the prison, let somebody look in your butthole? You're not very tough then, because the guard will force you to open your butthole for him. Big Herc 916, man.
Officially, I only got one real spanking my entire life. My mom did the best a 14-year-old could do, raising me with love and instilling values that will last a lifetime. I was a straight-A student and lived to make her happy. So how did I go astray? A horrible stepdad that stole my self-worth and invoked fear turned me into a person that I struggled to overcome. From skateboarding to selling drugs, gang banging in juvenile hall, I got caught the same way many young promising men get caught up. I struggled to find my identity, getting mixed up in shootouts, crime, and the adult entertainment industry. This roller coaster continued as I juggled college, hustling, and Hollywood, eventually catching a federal bank robbery case. I found redemption in prison while serving a 120-month federal sentence and came out a man on a mission. I became a social media influencer with over 500 million views on YouTube and a life coach mentoring people all over the world. This is my journey against all odds.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.
Hello, my name is Big Herc 916, and I'm with the Wash Your Ass Committee, and I'm traveling across America helping people wash their ass and get their booty holes clean. And I have with me here today Wash Your Ass Soap, and this one in particular is Butt Naked Scrub, but I also have Festival, Oatmeal Milk and Honey, Jamaican Me Crazy, Monkey Farts, and all these scents smell very good. They will help cleanse your body of funk and also make you feel better about yourself. So if you can go to BigHerc916.com, you can pick you up a bar. And my goal is to help America combat funk.